Thanks for watching this short video, and it focuses on really kind of a tangent issue. When you've converted from desktop and you had all this billable expense where you were going to pass through time, expense, and materials, you had checked off the billable box when you tagged a customer or a job to a check or in a credit card charge or a bill or something, or even time, thinking you're going to pass it through, but then you just convert the estimate anyway to an invoice and you don't really pass anything through. Like maybe you just wanted to tag the job with a customer for job reporting without really passing something through to an invoice, but you just figure you had to check off billable. I mean, we make these mistakes all the time, right? So you convert to QBO and it's going to want to, you have all this billable expense, it's going to want to pass it through to an invoice, and you don't want to just go through one at a time and uncheck the billable box. So, when I go to sales, now my left-hand panel is a little different maybe from yours. You'll have this eventually where you have dashboard, banking, sales, etc. It's still the same kind of stuff. But anyways, don't be thrown off by that. But you see all this unbilled activity? Well, really, I'm not going to actually create an invoice from this. It's already been a done deal, right? Back in the desktop even. So pay attention to the date, 1/11/2017, that I have this billable expense. And there is a way to get rid of it. What you do is in the web address, the URL line of the browser, backspace to the / after app. So it'll be qbo.intuit.com/app/ and you're going to put in manage billable expense. You see how you see it in there. I had it in there. I was playing with it yesterday. I learned this from a friend, Valerie Heckman, who's also a product specialist. I think Katie Peterson was the one who first brought it to our attention. And so you have qbo.intuit.com/app/ manage billable expense, and just hit enter. And it says, hey, let's clean up your unbilled expenses. Maybe you marked an expense billable when you created a bill or wrote a check, but never billed for it, right? And I gave my example as well. So let's go ahead and clean those up. In order to hide unbilled expenses, you're going to choose a date. We'll hide any unbilled expenses created before that date and mark them as closed. You can choose the 12th because all of mine are set for the 11th, so before the date. And I'm going to go ahead and click save, and it'll mark them as closed. So let's try that now. And that's good to know. I was thinking that would happen. The date you choose has to be prior to today. All right, so I'll choose the 10th because today's the 11th of January 2017. So in my case, this might not work because the dates of the billable expenses are 1/11. But in most scenarios, you're going to have past history, right? So you would just click save in the lower right. And when I came back into sales transaction, filter by unbilled activity, remember I had 18 there. So it got rid of 4 that was before, the 10th. So it's just that date you got to be pretty careful about. And then I can't select which ones to keep for billable expense, which ones to get rid of. It's just going to get rid of all of them before that date. That's also something to qualify. But you can do it in a batch, right? Again, after the app / manage billable expense. Have a great day.